Welcome to Ancient Forest Telling, where we tell stories in ancient forest with lawn chairs. There once lived an ancient forest where squirrels and bunnies jumped around. Sometimes these squirrels and bunnies came out at night. Sometimes these squirrels and bunnies came out in the morning. And people would always arrive to this sacred forest, this ancient forest, to find the squirrels and the bunnies. Of course, they found out that the squirrels and the bunnies had magical powers. So they would go into the forest, searching for these rabbits and these squirrels. And there was this man, he grew up in a fern forest. And his father used to tell him the stories of this ancient forest. And his father once told him, many people have gone into the ancient forest and they lost their way. They became greedy with desire. And they asked the rabbits and the squirrels for the wrong things. And the squirrels and the rabbits, they knew that if they gave these people their wishes, things would end badly for these people. But being magical, squirrels and bunnies, they had to grant them their wishes. They could not say no to these people that visited them in the ancient forest. So the father told his son that what ended up happening was when the people left the forest, after being granted these wishes by the squirrels and the rabbits, their lives became very complex and very difficult, for they had wished for the wrong things. So the father said, if you ever go into the ancient forest and you're with the squirrels and the rabbits, make sure you wish for the right things. Never stray from the ways of the ferns. Just sit with the ferns and listen to the ferns. See how the ferns go from the left to the right in the wind. And be just like the ferns. For you are the ferns. One of the reasons I chose to live in the fern forest for you and your mother and your little sister is because whenever I was around the ferns, I felt a sense of peace. I felt a sense of joy. And after a few years, I became the ferns. Me and the ferns were the same thing. So there really is no need to even ask for anything from the rabbits or the squirrels. You have everything you need right here, just by sitting with the ferns. Just being with them. However, when you turn 21, you will most likely want to go into the ancient forest and visit the rabbits and visit the squirrels. And when you do, son, I wish you would only do one thing. When you visit them, ask them what they would like. Instead of taking, sit there with the squirrels, sit there with the rabbits, and ask them what they really love, what they are passionate about, what they desire. And the squirrels and the bunnies will tell you. So on his 21st birthday, the son left the fern forest, the fern woods, said goodbye to his mother and his father and his little sister, and he headed into the ancient forest. And he sat down in the field, and as he sat down, a few squirrels came up to him, and a few rabbits came up to him. And a squirrel asked him, "What would you like?" And the rabbit said, "Yes, yes, yes, what would you like? What would you like?" For it is our talents, and it is what we do to give humans their wishes. The son is surrounded by these beautiful animals. And he looked at the tall grass as the wind blew it from the left to the right. And in the distance, he saw that the squirrels and the rabbits also lived in the ferns. And when he sat down in the field of tall grass, the rabbits and the squirrels jumped out of the fern forest when they came to see him. And the son replied, "I do not wish anything from you. I do not need anything. But my father wanted to ask you, what do you love? What would you like?" And the squirrels and the rabbits said, "To be one with the ferns, for that is where we live." We do not ask of anything. We just sit and we listen. And as the winds blow the ferns from the left to the right, we sit and we need nothing more. And that is all we need. Huzzah! Have a good day, guys.